Hello there, welcome back to Maff UK. I'm just doing a little quick session. We came here last night. I got here about 5, just got my rods out and just before it got dark. Didn't really catch anything at all last night, but I did get one about an hour ago, and that went a bit like this.
Yeah? Oh, goodness. There you go.
There's 3 dead carp on this island.
Is there 3?
Yeah.
So they have been... I couldn't tell if they were carp.
It's a nice one.
They're all quite nice in here, the ones that are left.
In the nets.
Yeah, choose yours.
That's a nice sized fish.
Yeah, it's about
Well, I'm going to weigh
13 or
it.
14, yeah. Let's see how it's hooked. Nice bright pop up. Normally pop them out with one finger.
Look at the parasites on it.
Leeches, yeah, been lying up.
That's 14.22 minus 2 for the, so that's 12.22.
12 pounder.
Yeah, 12 pounder. See what yours say.
That's too bad it's not me. That's looking better.
There we go. Weighed this time at 12.5 pound. Just a very quick look at the rig. It's a simple pop-up. The pop-up's actually pulled through a bit on this one now, so I'll have to remove that. But it's a simple pop-up rig. Nothing hard and fast. Basic stuff. But there you go. Here's something interesting to show you. The leeches that came off that fish that I just recently caught. The reason the light is there for a little bit of scale, so you can see from scale, but look, there's at least 10 leeches there that've come off that one fish, and just goes to show you that they've been lining up. There's another one in there. Just goes to show you they've been lying up over the winter, and then just starting to come alive again now. There's another leech in there swimming around. He was quite infested, that one, quite infested that. And now you know why they rub up against the reeds and why they leap out of the water to try and rid themselves of the pesky vermin and parasites. Yeah, thought that'd be interesting for you. 12 pounds, 14 and a half in the net, so we knock 2.5 off the net, so there you go, 12 pound. I'm happy with a 12 pounder. We have been seeing signs of carp being eaten. I'm not sure if it's otters or not. I mean, I'm going to show you the pictures of the carp carcasses. Can you tell me whether that's otter or whether that's something else? I don't know, you tell me. Have a look at these. totally gutted. I've had a walk around now. I've seen 4 carcasses, 4 carp, been dragged up onto the bank and been eaten out of the small pond. Whatever's been in here has devastated it. It was always a difficult little pit to start with. We called it the death pit as a joke, but now, you know, 4 carp gone. That's a real shame. Real shame, because this venue's too small for anyone to do anything about it. Basically, if it is an otter, which I strongly think it is, it's just got a free license now to come and devastate this man's fishing venue, because he did it for a little hobby. He doesn't charge a lot of money. Some really nice carp in there. They're difficult to get out, but apparently an otter makes it much easier, and that's a real shame, because there's 2 lakes on here. We've had a walk around the bottom one down there, and we didn't see any carcasses on that one, but this one has just been devastated. So that's a real shame. That it makes you not want to come, and there's no way you can put an otter fence up. And not only that, if he was to do the field, it cost him, you know, tens of thousands of pounds to do. So it's just not going to happen, is it? That's a real shame. That it's all very well reintroducing species back into our countryside, and you know, I don't really have a problem doing that. I mean, there have been some great success stories, the otter being one of them, kites and, you know, birds of prey being another, but there should be, as in all forms of management, there should be a limitation, and there should be some way of controlling that. And I think landowners, I know there are in place. You can live trap otters with a, you know, get a team in, live trap an otter, but you can only take it to your boundary and release it. What's the point of that? It's just going to come back unless you've got an otter fence, and so you've got to spend a lot of money. Now, fair enough, if your livelihood is a fishery or a fish farm, and you haven't got an otter fence, well, you know, that's your problem. But a small venue like this farmer, once word gets out that there's no fish in it, you know, his hobby, his little business on the side there is gone. No one's going to want to come here, and because he can't cost effectively control the animals. So you know, there should be a balance made, and there clearly isn't. Lewis, stop telling Charlotte really bad jokes. Dave's now going to show us what he calls his lazy man rig. Was it you called it?
No, I don't know what it's called. It's not my rig, but it's a quick change rig. Bit of putty's coming off there. It's got a little quick change link on the hook, so it spins nicely. If you want to change hooks, there's a quick link under the bit of shrink tube there.
Very good.
That's it in a nutshell. A blob of putty, which doesn't seem to be sticking that well.
What are they? 12 million?
12 mil.
Dave's using a 50mm pop-up, and he's got some 12mm boilies in and around it.
Urban baits.
Urban baits. What I'm using is I'm using sweet corn, with added rock salt, a little bit of rock salt added with that, and some chili, and I've let that just like soak a bit overnight before I came, and that's what I'm using. I'm not using rubber corn, and I'm also using a 12 milli pineapple pop-up, and that's what I caught my fish on earlier. So so there's lots of different baits going in, and it just seemed that the one at the moment, the one that we've thought that wouldn't catch, which was the pop-up, has actually worked. Little shout out here to Charlotte, Shepherd and Dan. Hope you're both well, hope you're looking after each other, and I hope your house moving's going fine too. There's Dave doing a bit of stalking. He fed that little corner up, put a few boys in yesterday, and they've been boshing around and making a lot of noise over in that corner. So he's now set his trap and he's going for it. Oh look, there's Doctor Who, and I think he's off to the TARDIS. Few words for the camera, Dave? Utterly rubbish.
Utterly rubbish, yeah. Another
Yeah.
venue that we probably won't come back to because there's no fish left. Which is a shame because it's a nice little pool here.
Yeah, it's a shame that, isn't it?
So, there's too many carcasses, isn't there?
Yeah.
You know, there was what, 20 fish in here?
There's 4 less, and the 4 big ones too.
Well, you're only going off what we can find, so
Yeah.
it might be worse. Off-roading. My front wheel's skidding.